Hello, I'm Natalie Glasson from the Sacred School of OmNa. This week's channeled message is from Master Sananda, and it's entitled The Abundance of Your Inner Clarity. Channeled through myself, Natalie Glasson, on the 16th of February 2018. Loving blessings extend from my being as I come forth, emitting the innermost vibrations of clarity of my being. Clarity is the truth of the Creator in action. Each soul can access and has the ability to deliver forth the clarity of the Creator. Each soul can embody the clarity of the Creator because it is the essence of your being. There is simply a need to understand and connect with this sacred energy that describes the truth of the Creator. When you access the Creator's clarity within your being, so you become the truth of the Creator in action. Clarity is seeing, sensing, and acknowledging an inspirational pathway which brings forth enlightenment and illumination that encourages you to feel you can easily take the most appropriate action that is required. The presence of clarity is soothing, cleansing, and activating to your physical body and energy bodies, thus dissolving blockages and stagnant energy that may be hindering you in any way. Clarity awakens your entire being, refreshes your systems, and allows you to realize the truth within your being. You begin to explore all that you are. Recognize the guidance flowing through your being and access the courage to take the necessary steps to be love and the divine in action. Clarity equals enlightenment. Enlightenment is in fact your connection to your inner frequencies of clarity. Many people believe that once they access enlightenment, then they will experience clarity, therefore understanding the guidance, wisdom, and love of the Creator and delivering it forth. In truth, enlightenment dawns when you access and embody your inner clarity. A pure and simple intention of awakening and embodying your inner clarity would allow you to feel enlightened. I now connect with the core of my inner clarity, drawing the clarity of the Creator into the depths of my being. I choose to experience a continuous link with my inner clarity, enjoying these sacred frequencies pulsating throughout my being. May my inner clarity influence my entire being in magical, beautiful, and healing ways. As I access and become familiar with my inner clarity, so I am the truth of the Creator in action, being divinely inspired and guided. It is through the sacred vibrations of the Creator that I experience all that I imagine enlightenment to be and more. It is with clarity that I act and react as the divine upon the earth. Thank you. Many souls seek clarity, wishing to understand their presence on the earth, their purpose and meaning, and yet many remain unclear, confused, and distracted. When you access your inner clarity, you allow yourself to access the core of your being and the vibration that is all-knowing. You bring the truth of your core to the surface to interact within your reality while becoming very centered and grounded in your truth, who you are. Perceiving your world. You may feel that the way you interact with and perceive your world is inbuilt within you as who you are. This is false. Within you are a variety of levels of interaction and perception that you could embody. The way you see, sense, and acknowledge the world you live in could dramatically change if you are willing and ready to allow it to. Many souls upon the earth are perceiving from the surface of their being. This means drawing from information they have received from the outer world since birth. You have the ability to perceive, create, and interact from the core of clarity, meaning from a space within you which is grounded, centered, understands you in your entirety, and is a transmission of the Creator. Imagine viewing the world around you from your core inner space of clarity. There would be a deep sense of simplicity and transparency. Everything would be open and available to you, flowing with beauty. It is the inner core of clarity which is breathtakingly grounding and centered that I, Master Sananda, wish to encourage you to connect into. It is this focus that will heal, enlighten, and bring forth remembrance. When being taught this valuable lesson as a child, in my lifetime as Master Jesus, I realized that when I was connected to my inner clarity, I felt safe, an inner strength and warmth, a sense of my own power and capabilities, inspired to be of service, and a deep acceptance of myself. This was for me the experience of my inner clarity and how it manifested within my being. I discovered that if I focused on the warm, powerful glow of energy within my being, melting into every expanding energy, I would link with my inner clarity, feeling it pulsating and flowing throughout my being with such truth. Take time to allow yourself to imagine, sense, or acknowledge how the presence of your inner clarity feels within your being when you focus upon connecting. Realize that clarity isn't an outcome. Rather, it is an energy within your essence that is so sacred. Clarity is an embodiment and a centering within your being which promotes experiences of divine action and simplicity. When you seek clarity, you only enhance your focus upon the vagueness, clutter, chaos, and confusion that you may be experiencing within your being and reality. You are focusing upon your lack and your disconnection with the core of your being. When you realize that clarity is already present within your being and simply requires you to focus upon its presence, breathing it into your being and reality. You embody clarity and focus upon the abundance of your being instead. If you are experiencing vagueness, clutter, chaos, and confusion, then you are focused on the lack of clarity, and it would be appropriate to ground more fully into your inner clarity. Exercise to ground into the abundance of your inner clarity. As you take the focus of your mind inwards, allow yourself to imagine a seed that is charged with energy. So much so it is as if it is on fire. It is creating such a glow, warmth, and a powerful presence within you. The fire may be any color. The seed represents the core of your being. Invite the seed to activate its inner clarity and for this energy to overflow into the area around the seed. Feel, sense, acknowledge the beauty of the inner clarity. Recognize how it instantly, lovingly impacts your being. Your inner clarity allows the seed to be planted deep within your being, melting into the energy and source which created the seed and the core of your being. It is as if the core, as the seed, is returning to its creator, joining as one. You could imagine the creator as a tree or the essence of everything, whatever feels appropriate to you. Within your core and the source of your core is an abundance of clarity, a frequency which can be described as a color, sound, vibration, and sensation. Allow yourself to feel, sense, or acknowledge the abundance of clarity. Let yourself bathe in clarity as you filter this sacred energy into your entire being and reality. Observe any shifts or transformations which take place within your being. Observe the divine in action flowing through you. Hold this focus for some time until you feel that you are becoming familiar with the energy in whichever way is appropriate for you. The more you focus on your inner clarity, the more you will notice your true and natural embodiment of the clarity and how it positively transforms your perception of your world. You will notice a new sensation of observing from the truth within rather than observing from the surface of your being. It is this experience that will allow you to feel as if you are accessing enlightenment. Know that you are a being of clarity, and your world is a place of clarity. This was intended by the Creator. Allow me to guide you in recognizing yourself as a master of clarity. Master Sananda.